The dawn of evolution is upon us. That's because if the leaks are true, which they usually are, the successor to the Age of the Primes will be the Age of Evolution and is set to debut next year. What's up, Transformers fans? I'm Mondo, and in this Moonbase 84 transmission, I'm going to break down the leak listings for next year's Age of Evolution line. I do think there's a lot of cool stuff here to be excited about, even though the Age of Evolution shatters my predictions that the next line would be called the Energon Universe, to go along with the Skybound comic and yet to be confirmed, but rumored animated series. With that being said, let's just get into it. First, we have our deluxes, which are said to be Barricade, Nightbird, and Collapse. For Barricade, I originally thought that maybe he was just a straight up Siege reissue, but maybe he's just a recolor of the Earthrise Prowl mold. So you have your other Datsuns, so why not Barricade? Which would be cool because I like that mold and that look in the Barricade colors. Or maybe he's something new, we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we have Nightbird, which is most likely to be a G1 type version of Nightbird, but I think it would be kind of cool if we got the Cyberverse Nightbird just to mix things up a little bit. To round out our deluxes, we have a listing for Collapse. Not really sure who that is. I think that's just a placeholder name, like a code name. Your guess is as good as mine on who this could be, so comment to let me know who you think it might be. Next, we have our Voyagers, which are listed as G2 Megatron and Animated Slipstream. For G2 Megatron, I hope that we finally get a proper G2 Megatron mold rather than the repaint into G2 colors of whatever Megatron is currently out. In this case, it would be the Studio series, I guess. But yeah, we really need a proper G2 Megatron, and now's the time, Hasbro. Animated Slipstream is a welcome addition as well. We've been wanting an update to Animated Starscream, and that of course would open the floodgate for all of the animated seekers, but I think it's really cool that we're going to start off by getting Slipstream over Starscream. Our first round of leader classes will be Animated Lugnut and Energon Scorponok. It's great to see Animated getting so much love to start off the Age of Evolution, and couldn't think of a better character than Lugnut. Really excited for this one. I've always said that the updates to the animated figures are the best that Hasbro does, way better than the Transformers Prime versions in my opinion, for the most part. We still need Bulkhead to round out the main team, and as long as they keep going with how they handled most of the figures so far and not go the route of the Wreck-Gar, I think that we will be really happy with Animated Lugnut and Slipstream. Leader Energon Scorponok is really cool as well. As we know, in the Energon show, Scorponok was not like a big city Titan class. He was a big figure, but not the size of a Titan, obviously. So yeah, really good addition, and good to see the Unicron trilogy getting some love early on with the Age of Evolution. For our Titan, we have the Energon Tidal Wave, which I'm sure is a repaint of our current Titan Tidal Wave, but in Energon colors. Next, we have to have, of course, the dreaded Walmart exclusives. This time around, the leaks are saying that the line is going to be called Megatron Rising, and the two deluxes will be Rook and Viper. Current speculation is that Rook and Viper will be repaints of some of our current combiners to give to Nexus Prime to start forming his combine mode. For the Megatron Rising Voyagers, we have Scoop, Slash, and Skyfire. For Scoop, I'm guessing that he's going to be the G1 Double Target Master Scoop, as Hasbro continues to complete the Target Masters from G1. But you all know that I'm super excited for the Slash listing. Now I hope that she's a Slash more like the Power of the Prime Slash to go with our G1 Dinobots. That would be awesome. But I also wouldn't mind having just a updated type Slash figure in general. But there's also a chance that she is an Age of the Prime Slash to go with all of the Titan Age of Extinction Slash to go with all of the Age of Extinction Titans that we're going to be getting over the next few years. That would make perfect sense because Raptors are much smaller than the other Dinobots from Age of Extinction. The last Voyager for Megatron Rising is Skyfire. The only thing I can come up with is maybe he's a deco from the G1 cartoon, but again, your guess is as good as mine. It could just be a code name. To finish things off, we have the Megatron Rising Leader Snarl and Multi-Pack. We'll have to wait to see what the Multi-Pack is, or if more leaks come out to tell us exactly what it will be. And then we have the Leader Snarl, of course, you know me, Dinobot. Excited for this one, but I think this one is just going to be the other color variation of G2 Snarl that we didn't get already. Which one did we get already? I think it's red, so this could very well be the green Snarl. I would be pleasantly surprised if it was a new mold or something, but that's the most likely thing that we'll get, which is still cool, because give me all the Dinobots you can. That will wrap up my look at the leaked upcoming Transformers Age of Evolution line. So far, there's a lot here that I'm excited about, and it gets me excited for the future of the Age of Evolution. One thing that I did notice that I find interesting is it's very, very light on the G1, or at least judging by the listings of this first round is very light on G1. Now, G1 is near and dear to my heart because that's what I grew up with as a kid, but having a line that's not so heavily focused on G1 is definitely a good thing. Let other Transformers from different eras have their shine, their spotlight, and their updated toys. Let Studio Series, which has been very heavily focused on G1 stuff, continue along there and have G1 over there, and have Age of Evolution give us some other stuff. I think that would be a good thing and make a lot of fans happy to get other stuff besides G1. And I think having Studio Series handle G1 and Age of Evolution handle more of the other stuff would be a perfect balance. Of course, time will tell if ultimately that will be the case, but either way, I'm here for it. Comment to let me know what you guys think about these leaked listings for the upcoming Transformers Age of Evolution and the Walmart exclusive Megatron Rising. And until next time, thanks for docking.